Memo akwababio emfambraya Adom TV and Asempa FM. Yenhwe eye Maame Cecilia Dapaah issue no senior court no document esi eka. Document ayesa aka no menhwe na mema wonso hu eye nsem ne senior city na case no say the Republic versus Patience Botche, Sarah Ej, Benjamin Sowa, Kweku Botche ene Malik Dauda. Na count 1 statement offense no say conspiracy to commit crime toward stealing contrary to sections 23(1) and 124(1) of the Criminal Offence Act of 1960 Act 29. Now I say Patience Botche na wenya 18 years no or a hairdresser. Sarah Ej enya 30 years ono no onye adwuma. Na emreye July ene October 2022 no ewo agbelempe ewo nkran man mu ha ene ye bia court nso edi na adwuma no omo eye adwen se ombetumi aye omo adwen po na omotumi awia sika eno no eye count 1 no 2 no or say Patience Botche and Sarah J between esa emreya July and October 2022 agbelempe no omo sasika na omo fire no omo tumi spende eye $1 million we court eneka enti what is obi aka $1 million so obi na ye bosire meka eye nsema Maame Cecilia Dapaah ene no kunu de court no ene yensa ka bia yeka omo anka so mu nsem kire se enko koda mienu we ewia sika echedi ye sika esombo $1 million na ye Maame Cecilia Dapaah dia ne din edin omobo wo document no enie o say the property of Cecilia Dapaah nti say sika we Cecilia Dapaah dia count 3 no or say Patience Botche a wonya 18 ene Sarah J a wonya 30 years no omonso sa period ya July and October 2022 agbelempe no omo assign a sika in the sum of 300,000 euros 300,000 euros court paper no eneka enye obi na eka omo anka so mo nsema de court no ene ye ka bia kire no ene 300,000 euros eye Cecilia Dapaah dia enti no esese court case ni kra embo okunu ni din o se sika we nyina no eye Cecilia Dapaah dia the property of and Abeka say property of Cecilia Dapaah. Count 4 particulars of offense no say no more so no almost sign area and almost share sika 350,000 Ghana cedis 350,000 Ghana cedis and also Cecilia Dapaah dia sem no enti court document no na yatin say unspecified amount of millions we no court na say 350,000 Ghana cedis yenko count 5 particulars of offense or say within samre ya mununso no omo area and omo chair of dishonestly appropriating assorted cloth ntade ntade a we mu nyina omo fa fifie ho eno no oka o share sika sombo aye 95,000 Ghana cedis eno ya ba kon assorted handbags handbags ya ma de da omo ho ya omo de kokko mbiambia eno nso no omo share sika da so a $35,000 eno ya handbags omo fufa yo ya keka you see near $35,000 and perfumes spray men can spray na tiasie spray ya ye de viegu ye ho fe and I pay ye by credit be egu ye ho no eno nso ne omo wi a ye wo ka bomu a na $1,400 hey na ni nyina so omo ka bomu a no omo say property of Cecilia Dapaah enti be ma bia dim be mu ne akboso nyina no court document no kire say Cecilia Dapaah yenko count says yenhwe particulars of offense or say emrewe ya mo July October 2022 agbelempe ho no patients botwe NSRI je no omosan ewia ye jewelries say bia yen kawa ekomade ye de beto yensa ene ye nan ne nyina no so okabomu a eno no $95,000 eno nso Cecilia Dapaah edia entino we yadru jewelries ne yade be ye ho komade yade beto yensa kawa ne ade eno nso okabomu a mamembo bi nso bio $95,000 hey yo yenko count 7 or say mbre no mu ano July October 2022 ewa Belempe ho Greater Accra region sankofo mienu patients botwe okay into we no patients botwe nko aged 18 oye hairdresser or say July and October 2022 nti wo sha ne aboboso nyina na one Sarah and but we nko de count 7 there no patients botwe nko wonya 18 no ono nko de or say this honestly appropriate 6 pieces of assorted kente cloth nti ma kente you know ntadia ya nwene obonwire ne bia sombo yiye no 6 pieces and patients botwe akoda wonya 18 no otumi FI no no nso no omo say sika sombo 90,000 Ghana cedis and 6 sets of men's suit nti mema ye suit ya ye bi weekday MP4 ko parliament omo shebi ye bedroom ha ye suit ni ade ye se no nso 6 of them and so osha no nso sombo $3,000 eno no okay ani ensia 6 ensia eno ye the property of Daniel Osekufo nti afi na owura Daniel Osekufo dinya bem nti kente ene suit no owura Daniel Osekufo na ntiremo yanyane se Daniel Osekufo no maame Cecilia Dapaah ekuno count 8 or say Benjamin Sowa ono wanya 29 years or plumber na 2023 won cry Greater Accra region no and baby a court in here adwuma no ono nso eje 180,000 Ghana cedis 180,000 Ghana cedis I no so Cecilia Dapaah de no which no onim se ye wiaye ene ye de bre no enti no tio count 8 no Benjamin botwe dia 29 years or say ono no 2023 afi we ya mu no oje sika 180,000 Ghana cedis maame Cecilia Dapaah dia no onim pefe say sika we ye wiaye ene ye de bre no enti eno no Benjamin Sowa ne dia ne sombo ye de abono eno no oko count 9 Kwaku botwe wenya 65 years or a trader on nchirema yenya kire say or patience neja patience neja no na ena ye say 2022 won cry no oje 100,000 Ghana cedis 100,000 Ghana cedis na ye maame Cecilia Dapaah dia no nim say ye wiaye ena ye de bre no enti okay Kwaku botwe de no 50,000 mfa ncheme eno ye 50,000 eno ye 50 say onene Malik de no ebom enim enti Malik Dauda ono wanya 34 onye adwuma no yesi ono nso 2022 no onya oje isika 100,000 Ghana cedis na ye maame Cecilia Dapaah dia onim se sika no ye wiaye ena ye de bre no nti we ene nea metumi abobo so kakra ede ama nsem a abetodwa enie membra studio na menhwe na ne ho no nso yemfantio so mabedwafo no aba abekansanti meni omo endi enkomo ewo ha membra studio. Okay, so your Professor Roger Granting, or head of public sector governance, Commonwealth Secretariat, on our cancer prof. Me matching. Yeah, baby, I will call there. Yeah, me Adom. Yo. Yes, I so in studio, Honorable Yao Ahinkwa, or MP for German North. Honorable, baby, I will call. Constituency call you there. Okay. All right. Ma mention here Professor Roger Granting so. Prof Granting. Roger upon Granting. Yo. Prof. Now we share one ye din komo about senior Ghana and African po. I say ya prayer enema nkoyi. Na no anso we aba be bom. O fa no de si nkomo na ye di na no a ohunu yoma sen. Ana o te ye no o fa ne sen. Yo, me that's it. And common na ye di no keta se proye I find corruption. So me can say eno de when nipa bia wan hwe ye bitumi eto wa kwan. Intimate ye no say akoye court nsem. Ye nyen enhu the actual facts of it. Say any deal so or ye any den or ni saka you no yenim but ni court document na ma court we omanka so mo case omo de call ya police for their court omodi nti fact am dey atodwa dey no omanka sa onum say ye wi ani sika case a omo de court say ye wi ani sika na american say ni o say ni sika for the corruption there ye person hu fa ko sika ni free okay e ho na ye corruption our interest ye person amount for person be hu say sika 1 million and 300,000 ni ade na okeka a o si ewia no esisi ehu baby free say utimi kire se sika yi onya no wo kwan papa so eno obi awia de a na je say ni asembia intina me ka say sika de ono de obi si ewia ni sika no de akokot je say enyu abotre na yetie na court no ne besi no because ye interest and say amount for interest and say ye pesi hu say sika no e kwan ben so no fa onya say sika bebresa e bia na ofa kwan paso no nya e bia no anfa kwan paso na ho no na the public interest should be rather in. As for court cases, you somebody have stolen your thing, what they are called court inteno de you ni hu asem ka but asem no corruption case, corruption issue na nkasa de keta so point na nkasa pese hu fa ko a sika no efiri eno ans e ho na ebetumi agina intamanfo nya botre kakra na o ma faction no mra out because it's obi kan obi nim se sika no se kwan be so no nya you say you know yinim henti ma nya botre na ye nhwe say na court no be kwa afa because se odi akọ court lawyer for free BB cross examination ni ade the facts will come out okay nti ese nya botre kakra na ye hwe na 70p nsem mu endadi mu dedi ansana ye obibi kan yetimi aka wo but you see there obi abeka na adwen wo obi abeka na adwen eye den se mi de na me nwa kakra se sika bebre sa odi wo fi odi a shefi ana fa nko bank cause odi sika bebre gu fi se a either say obi be wi ase ne awie ana say am robber for tia o betimi aba attack oni abeji e betimi okun nti ye say eno nso na esa amanfo etiase say unyi wo sika fa ko bank e ho na ye kresika ye mfa sika nse ye pass ne ye dem ni ade we yes nsem say na besi but in a country there's a perception be wo say omo aban mu dey so mukokota nsem na say boom bomb it was a fact now can it was say eba eba yes na we your man kasa omo some or the abetuja wako court gide ben ne benya sam pass court no boy me ensa ka fact contrary to ne no ankasa ken
so or the court no ewomu se ya na man for kase court no the kwaya na yen said them mu 10 years me I still believe in our court system because when you lose hope see I need a court na nia and na just say you ni o man bia yebu inti me feel say court no system because or the court me so say lawyer for bebam na lawyer for bema ye be bisa on sem bebre e ho na facts no beba out because ye be bisa lawyer dey ode or cross examination or cross examining you are obi say bisa on sem obetuma bisa on sem bebre wa brabo mu sem e fine kosi obi bisa ni nyina so e ho no na ye bi hu say ampa sika ya wo se awia wo se ye ode a wo se ya if he free we dey na wunyai e ho na niam no beba out so inti me court no there I still believe in the court system our judiciary as a human institution no bibia ye nipa na ewom de bibia bi wo ha obenya nipa bone kakra wo but udini nyina boma I think our court institution is still strong and we should have as Ghanaians we should have confidence in our court system.
Why a Juma bebre or Africa ha in terms of corruption?
Yeah.
That now we some Juma be of 5 countries because now just harmonize corruption perception because the institutions no Juma.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ghana had antisa. Then I'm gonna basa there puntina minister be to me keep even if you fall no ankasa nin some of the $1 million I want them.
So again o de Ghana ye system the institutions no your friend democratic institutions or law enforcement institutions wo di won toto amai die ho boya me shares me study no was no the one prefer ni say microphone no abind the sika shim they are resource oma on sika among the year ma oma on sika ma on fa lawyer for on fa investigator for on fa strong in fact one crowd when you been prosecute on your own case on fa call DPP so into one an investigation on who said they are not court na sana ebe obetuma so de sika shim wetumi afa lawyer for kukudam wetumi afa one year obetuma ye investigation abin for na me hwe Ghana na entisa Ghana no ye institutions the Shrad the Iwoko any special prosecutor onum budget I demand isa
okay
in fact my main case me say me Shrad no ne ade ye adwuma Shrad mum de okase aban we buy no wa more sika more than they were getting previously into at least I know the who tan okodu and way in America
okay
or say wa more but still in lu she yoko me nye sure son on papa bia special prosecutor afi na on mo set up sa institutions no say yes strong say more nya the sika on betimi dia ye adwuma is one way of weakening the institution
okay
so institutions no nye stronger when you're stronger then just we need incrofo ebe investigation into the case browa we bobo hu sa na akoto baby into say ye hwe say per se ye democracy no ye adwuma dia sa institutions ya on mo hwe ma ketesa broyi ni adi akonechi no say aban hwe won na oboa won na ontumi ye won adwuma because institution ye adwuma ye sure say niema pia ekoso no onye but wonim say institution no nye adwuma dia no pe bia na oye
okay
ntisana me hu
katase share no I say economy e my because institutions na nye adwuma
eye adwuma e wo aman bebre so chen Ghana dia no because e ho no ye de aban discussion
okay yenko honorable ho na ye ba ye behwe na ye fe no o ba ban mo so to me declare so mo property say Ghana no say ni city honorable Bibia boko de. Ma Miss Cecilia Dapaah nsem no. O tie no mate say mo say pam ono ankasa resign and say president pam no.
Menua medikan machia na machia prof. Na machia ahwefo na menkia sonko so akwa me constituents especially me party executives me chairman dey na me papa so national chairman of the National Democratic Congress papa Johnson Asidu Nketia
okay
ene ni ho kani me chiamu anopai
but ma on so kakra ma
ebeba diesel engine
rise
diesel engine ebeba na machia my leadership in parliament so ekwan sonko so menua say asema abai enra making kind nkrata any social media informations enam me hu sa issue no na me hu adwiri me yi pa and then I walk no as public officer bia public office holder bia I think it's stated in our law say before cry you be assume office no we should declare assets. It's not for any reason because of some of these things. Uba ababeye minister, ubedi MP, ubedi DC, ubedi chief executive, ubeye say no. Edien ena na ewo wo. Because eno obi abetimi asori akoka se o bia na me wo misika dada. Ena sika no egu baabi. Anambo wo majapade bi dada ena egu baabi. Nti na mra ne se ansana yedi sa adibre no ma ho declare assets na yehu wa obra wo boye ansana sa adibre no ebedi wunsem say ne be ya adibre na abedi wunsem no won take advantage of the bre no emfa enrich wo ho nti ochina yewie ne bi hu se wo bedi ade no ajapade bi ana eni wunsem na ne sa ajapade na bedi wunsem ne adi atoto we emoluments any service of conditions wom na fe ya hu say ni abedi unsem ne no ene ne na wo dada no correlation be ene wo I believe say asset declaration ya ade a esese e ma ya dwene de ekọ ho ye maame no ade we nya ade esese aban atwentwen ho kra so be resign you say on resign you me hwe animu ya say a special prosecutor ana yoko one of these institutions take the matter up no mo hwe ni access ya wa declare before obedi sa ministerial portfolio no na fe sika ene ye ka ho asemu ya hwe bebi asika no efri uko parliament a members ya wo ho bia no your committee be a friend no office of profit holding like we a member now we a business be a as I say sa committee no we meet your now we declare we access HROM and then they will go into your details business now we yeah is there office of profit holding and member be aside say who parliament ya who ye adwuma no say who other adwuma bi a who ye businesses bi a who ya as I say uma yehu
okay
your ministers no it is do they even appear? This is what we are saying.
Also ministers also
they are supposed to come. They are supposed to come.
Ministers also MPs also nyina
say ye play oversight role.
Okay. Nti also nyina ba be declare.
Say omo ba na omo be chire say me minister but apart from ministerial portfolio na me holding no.
Me ye adwuma say. Because of nsembia ene APPA. But enya reho. Nti o my Ghana na yakwa hu hiehiem. Na den na parliament so mfrɛ o mo say
entina me ka say asem ma ya yen camera. Anameboa. I know members o ma appear before the committee o mo binum ye contractors o mo ye o madwuma ne ho nko but they have gone and then sat with the committee or man hwehwe omo mu. Nti I believe say mra no obi amroso. Ba ne aba no e na ye de ye ka ho asem. Ne ye ka ho asem ni say ye maami say be your minister mo. Omo kura na nkese say omo set examples na afoforo ye de ediso. Look at this quantum of money. Say sasika no, if it is a money from a legitimate source, say source ye nya sika no eye krogin. I don't believe say sending this money to bank no will be a problem. One, it could be say yen to mean so sasika pudu no enko to bank mo bi adwene nye de emma ho me enka say eh asima sikura say e na woni futuo nti say saade a e de say me hwe me pass baabi nam de sika ne gu ana me pe wardrobe bi baabi nam de si nam de mesika egum say ne be ya obi anye de ehu say bi say nye house helps ina omo akwakodi saa nya brasem ya me use saa asem nke mbia bontin o ke bebie say nye house helps na wi sika we ya anke mbia bontin ena I believe say ye maame ne kuru no say na omo nim say ade na omo de eko court no say ena hu sunsanso obeba menim say nko ma mfa nko bia nko omo di hye omo hu but hwe oman Ghana ene esi yakwa hu hiehie mu ya dwane to IMF say ye ko na oma beboa say ne be economy no ye betumi asisi economy IMF ye ko ye sika say ne pe
$3 billion.
$3 billion. Na obi wo 1 billion.
1 million.
1 million eda ho. 1 million no ahudo say ne ma 1 billion.
1,000 ana.
Ya mathematics ni ye.
1,000. 1,000.
Na be ma 1 billion. Me metimi aka kire say from what I'm seeing, ye ma me die nko na ho adwe sa no. I believe that some individual Ghanaians can even lend money to this country from what we are seeing. So what is it's nye bia ye man sika no ni ya nkasa ya fa kwan bi so nia ya che sika no edi issue we nye issue a say bi say ye downplay issue no say institutions are or mine one mandate omo say omo dealing with corruption issues no should take this matter up. No mo investigate the issue no thoroughly ye maame no ni access or declare as a minister ni e no wo ene why minister awie no nsem a epiepie ni ahwe say sika na onyae ne is it from a legitimate source ana ya man sika na say bio ya twa to say ye mfanye o ma adwuma no ebi ni ya tabira ye de akwakosie baabi ubeka ya former regime a free war this current government buy a particular minister onokura the intentions and not in a carbon or declare say oh me amanyo sem ya me ye before I me exit political scene no necessary me to me make a wealth of $1 million manya kura I should have that money in my account. This became an issue, a topical issue in this country. Obi a declared intention no say me pay 1 million and sana me ja man yosem no as say me nya 1 million ono kra de na sika na ne futuo na dwen no aka na yesi o ne waka na yesi unya obede obeye ni oka mpo ya misa na say u source be na sa 1 million no kra no odi ko rezi yeyi na di because aban no tie akonya so no fi say saade no edifin eka na ban we dey see yakohu sika no obi akofa wo mpaase say wardrobe mu ene gu hopudu euro dey maaye say dollar
$300,000 euro
ansana euro ansana cedi
yeah
afi agudie jewelries eno dey wo ho ansana ntama ya to agu ho
kente and suit
any suit no say ma so share suit o
oh yes you come well anyway we yes be man dia be man dia
okay bi ane kun suit
ane say no ye property of ora Daniel Ose Kofo
suit no nko
ane suit ni kente no
suit ni kente ni aka ni nyina
ma Cecilia Dapaah
nti wa ye hwe meti hai I don't take salary more than 30,000 Ghana cedis. Yes. And a minister sir, ye ni omo wo se minister bi kura agi sika ebro MP kakra bi. Okay. Nti within the last 4 years aketua say ni maame no agi. O the averagely ye mfa ne say ogi 20,000 Ghana cedis kura. Ye multiply by 12 months and multiply the number of years sir. Wabeye adwuma. Esen eno wanya. Na di tutu sika yesi ayira ewo fio. This is a very serious issue. This is a very serious issue. I ni kwan say sa di we ye kata so. Me de say ni a ebinumu kan. Se ebe yi a nie maame no ogi ni hudi na o believe in due process. For now, as I say, I didn't dibre no etunche. Okay. Now, special prosecutor. These are some of the things. As I say, o man adwene de ekọ. No investigate ye maame no ehu ba bia sansi kapuduo no efire. Afi ye on eti the issues ne nyina wie. Na source sika ne free no eye krogen a. Afi why de abefa na konya asemo e dey say o bi na awia no and ono dia kodan court say court endi man and the court asem ne dey nye court na ekoye investigation say ye maame no onya sika no wo he onya say
well but during cross examination
no how many questions can be asked
a smart lawyer
smart lawyer
on nothing
nti me catch you say me me business and na me business no
I'll follow up a question. I'll be my own business.
So court cannot thoroughly exhaust this issue.
The OSP never too.
OSP. Senya binum otwiomo ekoba no. This is the time. Say o active ma yehu se. Emra no enye bimu nko an na mra no ni omudi. Mra no eni obi ayede edie. Because adina aba no ehu 12 million your friend is $1 million dollars. Who convert it into Ghana cedi? And a dollar no cranam say. Ebinum see 12 cedis, ebinum see 13. We don't even have a fixed amount. You convert it, now you share the quantum of money. You convert it, now you share the quantum of money.
What's your time in a year? And so July, October 2022, I think we're hovering around 13-15.
13-15. Now share the quantum of money. On my way, we are broke. We are broke. Near say individual. Also afobi atumi anya 1 million eda ho. Ansana euros e kan ho ni ho nkro ne ba no kra de eni ho. Meanwhile we need just 3 billion to sustain this country. So this is just a tip of the iceberg. Negu escrow. Offshore yinim ene ne keka ho. Nobody knows. So nkaya aka omoso say na omo.
Okay.
And this any papa e kan. Kita asihye proye kankan. Me na me o cheche ni. And I'm a man for doom me.
Or the buy.
Me de buy mra shebebe.
And
you see me buy 2 years 7 months in. Say me tuona me ye ejapade bi ni su ni ban a because ya tu America 20,000 Ghana cedis.
Yet to 20,000.
Debi and ye gross no. Okay. Now you bet it too.
I mean, it's also gross near 30,000.
No. Gross 20 something. Nafi wu car loan any wu nyoma. Yet it's in sana wanya net. No. Until net no and be 10,000. Yes.
To account mu a wobetumi adi aka se we me amesika
na no kra se ugwa wa osika untumi u MPB a osika ya mansan sika waja se
10,000 eba
ena me ka kiro me se MPB a osika na ya mansan sika waja se
ena mo ya magician so
that is it enti ya hwamiti u say high fita me ba parliament I was so fresh
Cecilia freshness ne ko
chese oti ho a ubedwin sa eto da bi kura na hu kola na o ye masho
wow
me phone etumi dum se phone na anka se dum na madwina anko so se phone na duma metuwa I say menya kola na menya relief bi phone wo ko hwe ni se adum na ko charge a wo so ya na wakuma I started because every blessed day has its own issue that you have to solve. Send me this, send me this, send me this. Ministers, they are not like that. Say, minister or your MP there, we are not a better situation. Yeah, namu. But we are not your minister. She say, yeah, ma'am, or a former MP on your MPB. You know, say, who can change the problem? Kwa. Or pa no ede, or show, or pa on your day, or show.
And to office say, we no should serve as a basis. We should serve as a basis. Share the entire government machinery and show what's happening.
Exactly, that is what I was arriving at. And to say near me can say Busumi Uji around 10,000. Would by the 12 months, you know, I say
120,000.
Now if I multiply 4 years.
480,000. Yes.
The 480,000. If I say minister, the Ebru MPs to kakra because they take a little bit higher than, but difference no cry in even 10,000 cities. I just say.
Okay.
And the same now being. So I say you who say I didn't abano is a very serious issue. Sikani free. When you are the SSA or man penny etnasi now brashy so then say usual idea. Asemba ya ni akika na ediensa kana asem no akwakoda. We have to delve into this. Na be yi mpa. Other ministers, yen start na yen hwe omuniomam. Wan we kura abontia ye nam say ye kopa busia e dia ba be bo man hu brai. Ya na nkura ni atimi aboa ye mpo ama ya raise this money in the system.
Okay.
So this is a very serious issue.
Okay.
Abino and so we are the problem, beba. Okay. Because Obi Pencil, he acted on a good faith. Say my point T. Wakotanaka Mwako say, and son obey Jana man yourself no. This say or resist so and so amount. Say no. Near why ye or intentions. Or China, unya dream about them, ubedi. Obi de yakohu saa sika pudu ekura etwen ne a obi de ka se opei saa time no be 2016 ho baby 2012 2013 ho
Vicky Hammer na okay
Vicky Hammer na $1 million kura na dollar ye 4 cedis na ye say it was a far lesser amount
4.something million
na would compare 1 million na ye dey multiply say 15
said 12.
Would you fan 13?
12.
As at that time, then number 13 cities. So anyway. This is a very serious issue.
Okay, yo.
This is a very serious issue. And this is just a tip of the. This means that serious things are happening somewhere.
Mate,
so maybe we are the cause of our own suffering.
Okay, Mate, may I say, remember Prof what is here because Prof has done a lot of work in, governance structures or Ghana and Africa had corruption. But in Parliament, members of Parliament have been so extra margin efa Madam Cecilia Dapaah and some other today. Young Kunkuti or Yaba Ebetrias studio.
I mean, you don't put that impression. So, as I'm now a mama seminar, I DB, I say, any movie say, one yaman sema. And that's one Amadonia Untimi Amobra. That kind of thing, we should stop it. stop it. Unless they have evidence, of a particular be so, and when it's cannot. We are seeing part of.
Na yɛsɛ na mekunu anaasɛ obiara no tɔn de no ɔnyɛ hwee but just dream keke ɔka sɛ ɔnya saa amount no ɔne na account mu a nkɔmbɛ n'ani bɛgye the next day yɛsake no nti ɔkɔfo ado wɔ sɛ ɔsake ma.
All right, nti the MPs ni be kyerɛ mo adwene no. Now, AD before working paper be year 2018 kyerɛ sɛ governance or more suspects to be a major impediment to African economic development. Now, we know about in the late 1970s, other African economies had major setbacks after independence. Now, in that report, Bretton Woods Institution for Accelerated Development in Sub-Saharan Africa, an agenda for action, no, Berg report was poor governance, or more highlighting as a major culprit responsible for Africa for a poor state of economic health. Professor Paul Cranting, you'll be a ban of governance there in Africa, why you yepa. Ninkoma yedi, Nihinano, a former part of poor governance in Libya.
Yeah, sure.
A debe na mana festa from 1960 more 70 a debe na still I am to me ye train film.
Yeah, say any pasu. Africa no minim show utu kwanko bebia anywhere bebia black people no there's problem uko America or they share black neighborhood na all the problems we are seeing na wo saho even the well developed country Uba Africa from South Africa to Egypt, from Senegal to Tanzania, your problem. Nipa bibi ni minim. Enye Ghana nkwa. Mansen nyina bebia ni ko bibi ni wo bia. Won doso. Majority. We have this problem. Yes. Tell me which the Tremicrobia Nipa Bibini. Yankwa kakra South Africa. For the apartheid war. The whole world now where the cassette apartheid saying because one teaching before before na o share sena brofunu develop South Africa infrastructure. In fact, even any country, some of the countries in Europe, Cecilia the info South Africa for nya family. Of course, Africa now we share sena chrono 30 pansam. O bisa ho say na yenkwa de ye boy say enti asam na me de MP can the nisem nyina. So of course me dem ye technocrat, me a politician. I cannot say much. But what I'm looking at, so now me the mission in say, anytime there's crisis, anytime there's an issue like this, it be same baseya. Sabrain yesi ye nya botre. Ni ehwe na se bibi atochia. This is the time for us to come out. Yesi edi nyemba bi tutu akwam. Na sanye me ansibiu. Sampa se eye keta se proye dia. On se ubi e ka se eso resign, eso yese ampa. Na mum sa ejuma abobo odin Office of the Special Prosecutor National Agene yoko eso hu se asem wo quarter onu ntimi in touch ampa. Oh yes, sa asem no wo quarter. They say I say new court now. So you can't accuse two people. I mean, one person go to court no abashra and loko yes be. E court na say court ni wi ansa no yetimi afa. Enti na make say ye nya botre because say e court is here. I just say free court. Ansa na Straja na OSP na you ko betimi ahwehwem. because they say all court in TSC Nnawotwi. No, say democracy no you're slow, but eventually it gets you will get to the point.
Wow. As on to OSP
yes.
community say we court case and for 4 years name we cry on to income. Wow.
I see we you know. Of course say about say on for say you who say ampa keta say pro no evidence or how there then do man panyin which maka say on twene ho say na minister the MP kan which maka say si fam na you court case ni court one na de call you ni hwehwe mu bia asan wa ba and also which my but
as a sign of good leadership no ade we ba enye right so because nipa na ntwene ho because I saw beer you know.
So say people are even saying say stolen money has been stolen. That is why they say stolen money has been stolen.
Yeah, but you see
what they say.
I know there. So na because
man of why na nyina no. Omo kan kire say ye na ebo man we.
Na say
omo say ye na ebo man no. Enye ni omo bi num say na amatimamfo e ka say ye na ebo oman no. Do na me kan say bi sa sikai e wo hɔ a. Anye bia ye de koto bank. Ka bank betimi dia ye bibiu ama bank kura ye den abosa sika ne busia.
Okay.
Here is the case we are keeping these monies. And I me ka say meti ai say me salary na makoje. And I me fee say salary no busumi asoma to me exhaust say sika na. The best place to keep my money is not in my wardrobe. Yes, I have to keep the money in the bank.
Yeah.
So what is preventing the minister or what prevented her from keeping this huge money in the bank than rather keeping the money in her
Mate, that's a good question.
So maybe that would let people say maybe a stolen money
has been stolen.
That was kept has been stolen.
Mate, Mame Kwa Humana so Raymond was a chief crusaders against corruption or Humana so Emma Michao Mema Kwaba Mono Cecilia Inyati say what court no be a bad thing say you kone OSP near the betumi ahwehwem na mo dai kwan na mo susu sese the first one betumi aboama yenya nsem no mepi na yetumi akoye nim from where we are.
That's I'm share with you for. Did I hear you say our court in the OSP ne Iyoko a bed in some obeshushim?
That's the information we are getting now. So I don't know if you have a different understanding. I'll appreciate it.
It's not true.
Okay.
It's not true. So the fact of the matter is the air course, it borders on thievery and stealing. In the court, almost a prosecutee and they are going through the legal process to ascertain the innocence and the otherwise of the accused.
Okay.
In this case, now accused me say the house helps
any one household ne mame ne boyfriend and ne former boyfriend about so
work court yeah court through legal through legal processes to ascertain innocence or guilty.
Sure.
The year cannot say the amount of money involved, and then the way and manner Sikano Wufi na instead of say Sikano Bewo Bank, and even the sources of the Sikano. A minister can have such a quantum of amount, physical cash, in a bedroom. It raises a whole lot of questions in the minds of the taxpayer. Not just say, because woman or ye public person, or ye obia ye use your taxes, editianica, or that ministry annoa ye use taxes, and manage ministry. No. A very important say, anything that bring a doubt in the minds of the taxpayer with regards to see their almost taxes is being applied and used now. A very, very important say, because this is also a part of the accountability process public officials owe to taxpayers. And one thing I said, while this one is going on, in fact, the course of court, I don't think Matisse will be cry a canwassing. Adia Yenina Yekamwasem has to do with the woman because or a minister, not a public person. The minister because onona the taxes are entrusted into her hands. One, either Iyoko and a special prosecutor should quickly do an investigation, and among the investigation, you per se you find it out first of the source of Sikana. Sikani Fihifa, how did she acquire it? And it is legal for us to know how or acquire Sikani. Indeed, I just say Ghana, and most of your laws, implementation is difficult. But Utu Kwine call places like America and some few others, you cannot have physical cash beyond a certain amount. Mm-hmm. You need to be questioned. Even if Usika or bank, now you share say Sikano all of a sudden, and then Ukra 10 cities. I dear betting yes, Ukra 20 million. The next day, Ukra 50 million. Even with that, a war bank crown puno. In Brow institutions or what Omobefro are finding out your source, whether it borders on money laundering or what have you. And that is the clarity or the clarification that the investigation must sought to achieve. The authority we have to say finding out the OSHA, the average salary of a minister, how much. You just oppose me to the possibility of the woman having this amount of money. Now you find out whether or not Sikano indeed or no any Sika a legitimate hard-earned money, and a Sika unya free other sources which cannot be accounted for. And indeed, this is actually not the first time such a thing is even happening in the country. Even though we are not getting so often, but this is not the first time such investigation may take place. That is, if this one takes place, this is not the first time it may take place. Into the perception and the communication say, I said no court, and into me any investigation about it. It is legally unfounded.
Okay.
What we really want, a dempo and as such physical amounts, utumi edit to odem. And bra, and we find say a legally acquired. A year then like utumi such an amount eto odem. And bra ye war the financial institutions like the banks. Indeed, there has been an argument say this amount of money at the banker, we can even imagine the ever contribute positively to the economy. First off, this past period, ye na ye lamente and ye na ye who the way and manner the cedi the value it depreciated so badly to the dollar. Basic economics will tell you say the currency it depreciated as against another currency, but in this case as against dollar. It is largely because there's shortages of dollar
in the system.
$1 million has been taken from the system. And it will be the question in the bedroom. This is a serious economic infraction. And not only special prosecutor, but Iyoko must also be interested in this case. In the investigation, we are strongly calling on it. And Nnawotwi, a little check I did suggested special prosecutor on my website. A number of individuals have written petition, and that is legal because Oshe special prosecutor, Oshe Omo Imbra, a Gov't Omuna, you can petition them even through online, through Omo website. Now, and then me check here, a number of Ghanaian citizens are sending messages, petition, and say, special prosecutor, investigate this lady, investigate it. So that constitutes an official petition. And I'm hoping and expecting that special prosecutor will adhere to it and do the needful.
Okay.
Let's be one of my assistants and bring it to my attention. And it is coming from Cecilia Dapaah. I can talk about it because initially, I doubt it. I thought it is not from her. But I have also gotten a confirmation from her through another source say letter here or no any letter, but she's not willing to talk to it now. Who go through the letter? Cecilia Dapaah is we who inconsistencies in the public
in the discussions also in the media.
Now at the right time, Obe responded. And in fact, the reason why I thought it wasn't authentic initially was the fact that I was doubting if such a caliber, a minister will write such a letter. But I confirmed me, and then I said, okay, and then I can make one or two comments on it. So, you discussing an issue about the Tuja. Now, you are claiming, say, there are inconsistencies in the facts. Look, and then we discussing something about me, and I'm discussing something about you. Now, Asema Wokano, and you no cry. I don't think I need to write a letter notifying you, giving you a warning, say, in the due time, I'll come and respond. If indeed there are inconsistencies, it is for you to just give us the consistency or give us the storyline, what you claim to be consistent. But truly, Maridi read summons, Cecilia Dapaah read summons at what court, the court. I have read it, and I'm really doubting what's the inconsistency, because what has been presented officially by the court in the red summons, it is the same thing and what the media landscape are discussing. And for her to come and say we who inconsistencies, first of all, me expect to say that inconsistency in Kobe address. But one year is we notify you say there are inconsistencies, but in the near future, and at the right time, they responded to it. It's a shame I think with immediate effect, this investigation must take place.
Okay. But once I try for investigation, then more monida kwai the president of the land, about this particular issue.
Immediate effect. In fact, in one case here, Katie, a beto, and I think beto in the public domain, and Richie. Anna started circulating. Anna Endra, majority of the media houses are picking it up into a strong way. But right from Endra, this is a man of PIA. The leaders are leading the executive arm of government, talking about the president and then the vice. None of them are making any comment on this, because Cecilia Dapaah is part of the executive. Into the leaders, such a serious matter, 2 or so days now, into me and making any comment on it. That's not even to talk much about the comments. It was very, very, very important. In by now, His Excellency Akufo-Addo and His Excellency Bawumia, the two leaders would have given a directive. The woman in question, Cecilia Dapaah, she'll step aside and investigation should take place.
Okay.
You see, they are a perception index. Largely, corruption is based on perception. And who created the impression, you're committed to it, only in a better. Who created the impression, you are not committed to it, and also only in a better. A perception. You will the quietness of the president and the vice on this matter now. It deepens the perception, they are not bothered about matters regarding corruption. No one is saying that the woman is corrupt. But what we are saying is that investigation will let us know whether or not there are some corrupt practices or not. And when the president and the vice now, what it means is that they are not interested in us identifying whether there's corruption or not. And when people will have the perception, perception say, there's corruption involved. No, they'll go around with that perception. Almost on because the investigation and taking place. No, the 20 years now investigation and taking place here. They are still having their own perception, and this is what worsens perception when it comes to corruption fight. Nanka by now the president, the vice president, making comments first off after making the comments as in their position, whether they condemn the process of hauling money in a bedroom and all that, they should make a comment for us to know. When they are done making the comments now, quickly, Omon Kanche, Cecilia Dapaah said, on step aside, not just stepping aside, on stepping aside for investigation to take place. It shouldn't take more than 2 hours or even more than a day for this to happen. And the process, as we keep saying, a part of accountability and transparency. And that is what Ghanaian democracy is claiming to be running on. Accountability, any transparency. When we now can processes now. It is a president doing by now. Basically, it's something that should be worrying.
But Ebiana, opese otin seminar siansa Ebia will take action be. Yen to me man is okay. On tin seminar say appreciate ansana. Oh, Ebia.
No, Obia and preventing is a man take it time to understand the issue. The question is, how long time does he need? And you see, we do upon my friend of priority. Priority no depending on how grievous or how serious the issue is. Indeed, in the process of policy making, there's something what we call priority and agenda setting. In certain agenda, you must look out for there is so much of an interest to the public. And the reason why you must consider that because as a leader, no, in the interest of the public, or serve the public. If there is so much of an interest to the public, that becomes a priority for you.
Okay.
And when you know, Minjin this obi wa Ghana hanumwa, fi endra echi numri, particularly endra bisi enanope. Minjin this obi wa Ghana hanumwa, obe doubt say Cecilia Dapaah asemi. It is not a priority, and as a majority of Ghanaians, any interest will. It is almost interest will more. First of the here say you have access to the rate summons because a no will give you the fact as it is.
Yeah.
We Sakibi, on Sakibi. Me sure as a president person in Sakibia, it be taking more than 1 hour for him to get it.
Okay.
Now, the president in Akibia, it be taking more than 45 minutes. Oh, they actually, so I'm sure it be taking more than 2 hours for him to read and understand, especially he being a lawyer.
Okay, all right, you.
To understand.
Mate.
I can't say per time I'm a president now. Yes, you hear time I'm a president. But me this say, fi Andrechi, the whole of yesterday, no, the president still will hear more time.
Okay, all right, you. Medase. Ewaha na memembra studio so prof ya tenye kwasi biche say the president here more time to do this. I mean, if Africa person portray say they are good governance, I say we are really interested in fighting corruption. Some I will say action be esi wadie anamebo.
Oh yeah, then yampa say not in okai ni nyamene ni adwen to a large extent. Asemna abano, yes, a priority for us because you know the media will be a can asem. Now, for me, the most important thing is that yes, Cecilia Dapaah case naba, your court, I see a investigation, I see who the source of the man Sikano hindi free. These are critical things which I understand. The president, yes, may or may not issue a statement on this. Because, as I say president, no, the only thing is, President Bitme can say, okay, Asemana Banti, well, Opa says Cecilia Dapaah, you know, stepped aside for investigation to go on. Or let me get the real facts after the investigation or something like that.
But in UK where you are, and by now then a leader be.
Oh, UK the leader. No, the leader will not react immediately. Actually, UK the leader no mamu immediately. Media can be can obey the kakra. But most of the time, media leader bape or support for the leader no. Oba also I still have confidence in my minister. That's the first. I've looked through all of them. That's the first statement you use. I still have confidence in my minister or the public official. Then the media will ebe koso say na Ghana yeyi na media no guso na fe facts na ba out. Na facts na ba out. Then the minister involved no no ba resign. So say na media ni ade ne kono is the government to concentrate on the business of governance. Inti or no be something like obstruction. Inti for that case I have resigned from my post. Inti UK that's the strategy for all these years. I've been there for 15 years and that's what happened. Ghana hano minti say minister say resign any time be a case be a bisi. Minti I just say ya fire no ya yinedi minister president na ka say ko papa say minister Ghana ha me kai say minister as me resign but me can say me him say I just by coincidence I'm saying no said that me need DNA Ghana News Agency Kasai. I think they will come on the headline but it would have to do with this. So okay, so we share me down me my 4 key areas. Say to me, a best solve all this problem. The first one, can access declaration as me. And I make and I want to repeat to her. Me say access declaration no important say ko schedule obe start adwuma na obe siasia say you declare na publicly verifiable say oman no because you are public official you are public officer the public should know. If you don't want the public to know your assets, don't go into public service. Don't become a politician or even senior civil servant. And so we are the most important thing is be free mono. And so we declare me starting 4 years ni say na me wo after 4 years say na menya and also say oman no bi ehu so oman no hu sa na me ya untimi fa bibi ensi because oman no but say a regime na ye wo no we declare now ye dey see say auditor general's office or accountant general office there dey see ni allocation obi ehu we say ya nasima bay say OSP and say you economy investigation san na ba kofa eno kwa won ya pe ne ba kofa no ya hwe but say o man ni nyina lifestyle audit second one am kind so we public official wo say na wo wasitremutie dan ya wasisi kasa wo kan akwantu awutu say wo say when you sika na wo dey yes and man and no say show red light near who say hey let's see monitor what is going on here. In fact they should monitor all public servants and senior civil servants, politicians. Yeah, sure. So on lifestyle audit is consummate with their income. The third one I'm a kind beneficial ownership. When you are on my for a front mount we no sit down and that's why or discabia kotu baby or say me ba we dia obi a wedding 16 obi front to or businessman obi si we no obi si hotel kase yes we dia o hwe okwana onipa na enye ne dia obi won achi odi enti ye was a law no e be chi senkrofo nyina and the last one say court because at the end of the day court may decide whether somebody is corrupt or not. It's not the media, it's not the journalists, it's the court. The honor assembly because so say court no any investigation idea is hidden a perception you nim it is why you be so you but near when they say eniema a danya wasi kasa wato sika odiesi enu di ehu by kwan afa so a o de erudi nya do bi enim enti kokota and your friend reverse burden of proof wa wo say eniema ye odia no ka kire court ekwan afa so a wunyan so because me nim kwa but me say dan kase si wa ye odia okay enti ye san eniema nyina then bibia betumi atodin because when you are on phone so on politics ako pesika no with these policies or this law in place no you be chew enti hu hia so obeko okay enti me for say this case na abano as I say ye hwe na ye apart from investigation ni ade no because Cecilia Dapaah dia bawo ochira obi so dia beba ochira chi obi so dia beba o man ye mu ni sa e ba say na Essentially, the laws no etutum, the emra to kwam na ye block me. That's my interest.
Say emra na
the laws. The implementation starts somewhere. That is what we are saying.
That's the problem. The laws no, me come here, so OSPC or some of these laws.
Okay.
And so
today we are hearing some of our petitions on your investigation to any that point. Okay, so these are the four things.
These are the four things I before said.
OSP no money be cry. Your petition no.
Okay.
On what me start. Yeah.
Now no yeah. Yeah, call congresses are.
Yeah, for two scanner.
To sika. So no move to suffer So this is an issue abba. I issue near glare say. And no cry the court and I issue na emanate from. Say yes a issue no court anka hwan po ni so when your issue as say wutna draw attention to it say take is na mon way ansana what take is
na say me sure obey
one say ne e ko ni nyina no say your mama ye private person e na oti ne baby a me nyi ni say nka amanfo be interested in this issue amanfo interest e wo issue no because say oye public servant no ye a servant of the state. Yeah, the taxpayers sika and the ministry now or running no, or the taxpayers sika and a running ministry no. And this by the end of the day, Yahoo say sika bini sika puduo bidi ni su akwa akodi ni nsema se na America no. Sika aye legitimate. And then e si hu kwan. Say sa sika no odi be wa akoto ba. Na minim say when you are even traveling outside this country Udu airport, I think say yes, you can't hold more than $10,000. What I say? These things are happening somewhere. Now, what is happening? And then the Beba said this quantum of money. Yeah, this ikano a good demo say yeah keep no demo say yeah ne demo. It's even against our laws. What I say? This money should have been kept in the bank. Samra yeah or my yes I show $2. Yes, it's CD near the $1 nafi, and this is why the dollar keeps surging. Meboa.
Yeah.
Now you will be why ye dear shem pass here.
Yeah.
Ye ne buy no mine a benefit from one genye. Adia way nya dia da for more.
Okay.
And now, me say president must show a sign for Ghanaians to know say senior no ka say na buy mo kita se share project any hono. Obi nka say maame no say be wadi dream. But there are issues surrounding the whole issue. On chain.
Okay.
What I say? It's a step.
Mate.
Or two sana mona. A bema man for confidence now. Here can perception no. I then I conform.
Okay.
Because I say we grab by no. Or my penina ma. Or so for the bride
at all. Okay. Yo. Mate.
Now for a man for sebio or mu how do I say it? No more confidence in the system, no. Abaso. Na yes, sir. Say budi sir. Say ye ho brun for ka say budi ya. Oti budi ya. Di.
Okay.
Budi sir no dia.
Enkoye. Honorable Yao Ahenkwa German North MP and Wotenenka no Professor Roger Opon Cranting, so head of public sector governance Commonwealth Secretariat. Ye try on here by a bar. The other issues in the virtual so here. Nnawotwi adwumadi so Adom TV and Asempa 94.7 FM.